Hello friends, I am in Seattle. I am going out with my wife to enjoy the nature, and I will share with you life and leadership. I will share some of my lessons, and let me share with you. I am a survivor of brain stroke in the year 2021. I survived because of my positive psychology. And second thing is I have a chronic back pain, so I have to walk so that at least I will get pain from my chronic back pain. So I am going out, and I request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your networks. You have the key with you? Key. This is the home where my younger son Ramakrishna stays. So I am going out with my wife to enjoy the nature. You can see the view in and around my home in Seattle. You can hear the sounds of aircraft, because Boeing operates here only around half a kilometer from this place. So you can hear the sounds of aircrafts. And currently for the last 3-4 days I am having a severe back pain, chronic back pain. So I have to go every 2 hours. I am doing exercises to overcome my back pain. So let me briefly explain about my profile. My name is Professor M.S. Rao. I have authored 53 books, including the award-winning book titled See the Light in You, for which the Noble Laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, has written a foreword. I have 43 years of diversified experience, including Indian Air Force, business, teaching and training. I am a late bloomer, dyslexic, ADHD, OCD. Add to that the brain stroke worsened my health. My right portion of the body was totally paralyzed. Gradually I started walking. For more than 3.5 years I have challenges. I have mental challenges, physical challenges and financial challenges. I don't have a two-wheeler, I don't have four-wheeler. I am 61 years old. And I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. So my life is full of struggles and sufferings and also betrayals. Despite all the challenges, despite all problems, obstacles, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix. So this is briefly about my profile. Then I will explain about Seattle. I am in Seattle enjoying the nature. It's a beautiful place, but this Seattle is a city of contrast. Sometimes cloudy, sometimes raining, sometimes drizzling, sometimes sun. Until 1 hour back I witnessed a heavy rain, so I took a chance and came out to enjoy the nature, and it also helps me overcome my chronic back pain. So currently I have a severe back pain. So I have chronic back pain for the last 17 years because of my continuous sitting and writing, and we lived in a single bedroom rented a flat which was around 400 SFT, and we didn't have even a cart, and we were in a rented apartment, and my two sons and my wife had lots of challenges. So life taught me several lessons. So now circling back to the Seattle, you can hear the sounds of aircraft, Alaska Airlines, then Boeing aircrafts, which are very close by. I think which is around 1 kilometer from here, Boeing. And this Seattle is a very beautiful place. See, luckily now sun is available. Again after half an hour it will change. So I took a risk and came out of my home to walk. So every 2 hours I am doing some activities to overcome my back pain. Apart from the physiotherapy exercises I am doing to improve the mobility of my right hand. Currently my right shoulder, right hand is numb. I don't have any sense, and I can't type with my right hand, and I can't eat with my right hand. So lots of challenges I am having. So life is all about challenges. This Seattle and Bellevue are closely connected. They are just like the twin cities of Telangana, such as Hyderabad and Secunderabad. Seattle is noted for entrepreneurship, and Seattle thrives under entrepreneurship. So many entrepreneurs are leading. For instance, some of the entrepreneurs and leaders like Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates are from Seattle, and the companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Boeing, Starbucks, Northstorm are from Seattle. So it's a great city and full of entrepreneurship. So people worked very long back and established companies, and they grew. So entrepreneurship is not for faint-hearted; it's for brave-hearted. So you have to face so many challenges, and you have to work hard, and you have to be very persistent from time to time, and you should never ever give up. Here we entered, we are in fall season for the last 2 months, and you can see the color of the leaves changed here, and you can see excellent view. The leaves of the color of the leaves change. You can see pleasant view. Some trees are greenery, some people, some trees have different viewpoints. So you can see here right now. So you must have seen the leaves falling down. So this is briefly about Seattle. So today I will share with you about a new rule, that is the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule that I created some 4 or 5 days back, and I had an idea flashed on my mind to work on that trigger, and tentatively posted on my YouTube. So the name of this rule is the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. So I'll briefly explain about this rule. So everyone has their own rules, and this is my own rule, and this is because of my for the last 47 years I am waking up at 4 o'clock, and I'm an Indian Air Force veteran, and I have healthy habits, and I used to wake up in the defense, and I am what I am because of my healthy habits. And this rule briefly talks about 3 aspects, that is creating in the morning, generating the things, and destroying the unwanted things from the file and folders. This is the basic trigger. I worked on that, then I created the rule tentatively as Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. So how it goes on, it's basically from my military background, and for the last 17 years I am waking up at 4 o'clock, and I do research peacefully without any distractions. So all these triggers helped me to create this rule, and this rule is all about I wake up every day morning at 4 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock I wake up every day, and I read a lot, and I write a lot. Of course I am not able to write for the last 3.5 years because of the paralysis of my right hand, so that's a challenge. So I am reading. Even while reading also I am not able to read effectively. After brain stroke, I had a brain stroke, long COVID, so lots of challenges I had at that time. Then so I started creating, and I started synthesizing my years of experience, that is 43 years of diversified experience. And of course from my childhood I have my own observation. I used to go to far distant places to visit libraries, and the first person I started liking is Abraham Lincoln. So ever since my childhood, Abraham Lincoln has been my inspiration. So in this rule what happens, I create knowledge and share knowledge. At the end of the day I prepare a to-do list, what I have to do in the next day morning. That means I plan at the end of the day, and write a to-do list, and I program my subconscious mind and give commands and go to bed. I sleep over. So next day morning whatever I program in my mind, that gets reflected in the next day. So this is what I am following, and not only the morning routine. So whenever I have any problem or challenge, so I feed my subconscious mind. At the end of the night I throw my problems, and next day morning I wake up with some solutions. And of course solutions won't come overnight, but it takes time. So I keep I'm persisting every time. I persist a lot. So problems are there, we have to find problems, and we have to resolve the problems. So this is what I have been doing. So this the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule is connected with time management, productivity, performance, and I was interviewed by various international journals. One of the magazines by name My Morning Routine also interviewed, so a few years back, because I am an early raiser and I am an early bird. So this is how the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule came into effect, and I am still doing research, and I'll identify some gaps, and I will fill the gaps, and hopefully I will also write research papers and publish some articles, and also I want to get interviewed by various podcast hosts and interviewers. So when I do so, what happens? I get fresh triggers, and I can synthesize and strengthen my principle, that is the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. So this is what, and today also I uploaded a fresh trailer titled the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. So I am updating time to time. Hopefully this will be useful for the humankind. So whatever I do to impact the humankind, I want to add value and impact the humankind. And again, here everybody can't be a early bird. If you are an early bird, it is an advantage, because you will have control for the rest of the day, and you can identify some challenges and you can address them. But in my life, what I do, daily I undertake 3 tasks, important tasks, and I work on them. I will try to resolve them. If I can't resolve, then again I will find out the reasons for not able to accomplish or resolving the problems. That's how I do it. So I keep persisting. I am persistent by nature. So still the research is going on. Hopefully I will do something unique and add value. And here is a caution. There are people, they are night owls, and we can't force anyone, because everyone has their own circadian clock, and some people work at different times, some people work at different time zones, and they have different biological clocks, different rhythms. Some people work from place, some work in different industries. So we can't enforce this rule everywhere, but it's ideal to adopt my Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. So this is about that. First I said about Seattle. Second, I told you about the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. Now I'll talk various aspects. I was born on October 31st, 1963, in a tiny village, and I was born into a toxic family, and my life is full of struggles since my childhood. I used to work with my father in childhood, and I used to collect cash or something of that kind. Sometimes I used to wash dishes, utensils, and sometimes I was preparing tea. So like those things I did it, and my childhood was not happy and very troublesome, but there was some spark within me that was driving me since my childhood. Despite having business setbacks in 2007, despite having a brain stroke, despite having chronic back pain, and despite having so many challenges. So there is some spark that keeps driving me. So I am moving forward. Life is very challenging. Life is not a straight line. Everybody is not born with a silver spoon, and you can't blame your parents because you were born in a toxic family. So that you forget, that's not in your hands. So what you are having at your hand is you have to create your own destiny. Avoid criticizing, avoid complaining, avoid condemning. So avail the opportunities. There is nothing like right time or wrong time. Time is always right. Only thing you have to avail the opportunities available in front of you. Sometimes if you delay, you may not get the opportunity. So you have to make very smart decisions so that you don't have to regret later. Of course, we all make mistakes and we regret. It's part of life. But overall, I don't have any regrets about my life, because whatever was possible, I did within my limitations, despite having several challenges. So my father was a litigant and alcoholic, and he was not organized, and my mother is a naysayer, very toxic woman. But despite all this toxicity, I blossomed like a lotus from the mud. So lotus blossoms from the mud. So like that. So I am very positive, and my blood group is B positive, and I am positive by nature. So at the age of 18, I joined Indian Air Force, and I'm what I am because of Indian Air Force, because I came out of the toxic family members, and I joined Indian Air Force, and I developed a positive attitude. I removed negative aspects, and I grew as a healthy citizen, and as a soldier, and as a leader. And again, don't think that I was a commissioned officer, and don't think that I had a regular education. First of all, let me give a clarity that I was an airman. I served in the lowest rank of a corporal for close to 12 years. So people might think that I was a commissioned officer. The second thing was that I was not blessed with regular education, because at the age of 18 I discontinued my degree, then joined Indian Air Force, then again I not continued, then again I paid condonation fee, and completed the course of 3. Then I took extension by one year and more, took tuitions 2 months in a year, because 2 months in a year we get annual leave. That I utilized for education right from my childhood till date. I emphasize acquiring knowledge and sharing my knowledge. So friends, don't blame the people, don't blame the situations. Your life is in your hands, so you have to make your own decisions. And when you make decisions, most of the decisions will go wrong. Again, you have to take feedback and you have to move on. There are 2 things that resonates my personality. One is, you can hear the sounds of aircraft. Qatar, yeah, Qatar is at the top. Yes, in Qatar, top. Qatar Airways. So we came through a Qatar Airways to Seattle. So just now I have seen at the top Qatar. So my wife and I came on from to Abu Dhabi, Then we came to Seattle. So okay, so let me circle back to my story. So you have to emphasize. So I believed in two aspects. One is continuous learning, and second thing is taking feedback. So I take feedback where after I write book, I take feedback. Then after doing conducting training program, I take feedback, and I'll find out where the mistakes happen, and I'll try to improve upon myself and make decisions. But still I make mistakes. You can hear lots of aircrafts here. Here people are, okay, let me take a break. Here people are practicing. Here people are practicing golf. They are hitting balls. So okay. So let me circle back to my story. So two things I believe. One is continuous learning, and second thing is feedback. These two helped me to evolve. And at the age of 18, I joined Indian Air Force, and I joined the Indian Air Force. And my initial salary was around 400 rupees, if I could remember. Then I sent my money to my parents to support them, and I gave my money for educating my sister, and sponsored one of my friends, and I gave money for constructing the first floor. All the money was taken away by my own rogue siblings, and I landed in financial mess. And they exploited the situation, especially when I had business challenges in the year 2007. So that's why I don't entertain relatives. On the other hand, I respect my friends, and I am what I am because of good friends. I was cursed with rogue relatives and blessed with good friends from Indian Air Force. Wherever I go, I keep good friends, a good network, so that I will get positive vibrations, and also I can grow, and I can also help others, add value. So that's how I do it. So after I joined the Indian Air Force, I acquired a couple of qualifications through private education. And my DME, that is Aeronautical Engineering, BSc, that I discontinued. Then again I continued. Then I got MA in sociology, and I did DCLL in labor laws. Then I did PGDBM from the Ministry of Ministry of Defense, and I did my Ph.D. in marketing. So all these things I did through private education with my own money. Nobody sponsored, nobody helped. It was all my money. So that too, initially the money was very limited, and I used to go to far distant libraries to acquire knowledge, and I used to refer books, and I sacrificed my personal time when I served in the Indian Air Force, that I utilized for my education and learning. Then when I was serving, my father-in-law invited me to join in business. Then I left and joined business, and unfortunately my brother-in-law and father-in-law backstabbed. So that was another challenge. So I tried to do the things better, but I was not able to do better. So then I left business, then and became a faculty member in the year 2000. 7. This is Delta aircraft. Good. Here you can hear the sounds of various aircrafts. Just now I saw Delta, Air Alaska, now Qatar. So all airport is nearby. Boeing is very close by from here. So this is another aircraft. So as I said, you know, we are very close to the place where my son operates. This is also Delta only. At the top you can hear the sounds. Okay, so let me circle back to my story. So 2007 I became a faculty member by leaving the business, and I had I think I was getting a salary of 8,000 or 10,000, I don't remember. With a little money I survived with my 2 sons and with my wife. So it's very challenging situation for us, and nobody came forward to support us. On the other hand, my own relatives have left me and deserted. So life taught me many lessons. Success has many fathers, failure is none. Yeah, it is rightly said. Success has many fathers, but failure is none. Somebody said, I don't remember the quote. So life is like that. So let me get back to this one. Then I'll start the story. See, here you can see the viewpoint of Space Needle and the skyscraper and the beautiful buildings you can find. And luckily sun is favorable, because until 1 hour back it was raining heavily. Here weather keeps changing very fast. So whenever I get a little bit of time, I take a little bit of risk. Then I keep walking and enjoy the nature. And especially today and for the last 3-4 days I have chronic back pain, so I have to walk. So let me I want to take you to the viewpoint, that is Pacific Ocean viewpoint, and you can see beautiful buildings from this angle. So first we will see the viewpoint. I will show you one viewpoint from here. You can see Pacific Ocean, and you can see Space Needle, skyscrapers. See again, this is Alaska. This is Alaska aircraft. See, we are in the place where you can hear the sounds of aircraft. Whenever I hear the sounds of aircraft, I feel very happy, because I served in the Indian Air Force as a technician. I worked in Mi-17, then I worked as a technician. Again, don't think that I was a flying pilot or something like that. I was an airman, and I served as a corporal in the lowest rank, but I was working for Mi-17 helicopters, Russian-made aircrafts. Really excellent views. Wow, yesterday I came, then again today I have brought my wife so that she will enjoy this viewpoint. You can see beach, bridges, everything. So I'll take you there. Then I'll explain about the story of as a faculty member. So let me enjoy and let me show to my wife. It's very beautiful. Seattle is really beautiful. Yesterday I enjoyed it. Despite having a chronic back pain, I enjoyed yesterday, and now also I am enjoying. It's excellent viewpoint. What an amazing Seattle.
see the sky is very clear now. Otherwise 1 hour back it was not clear. Wow, excellent. Just I want to see the viewpoint, then we will go to another viewpoint. You can see from the top. Seattle, it's a mountain area. It's a hilly area. It's a mountain. It's a hilly area. Oh. Let us see this one from here. Viewpoint. Excellent viewpoint. Yesterday also I saw the viewpoint. Roads are very good, clean roads and beautiful roads. It's really amazing. Seattle. Oh, what a great city. We are very lucky that we came to Seattle for the first time. So we will go to some other places. It's beautiful. So we will go to another viewpoint. Come. So I will show my wife another place. That's a little bit higher place. From there we can see the viewpoint. So until then I will share my story. So in the year 2007 I became a faculty member, and I got a salary of around 8,000 or 10,000. With that I survived with my wife and 2 sons. We have lots of financial challenges, but we didn't have any regrets. All that happens for good. We think like that. We are very optimistic. Everything happens for a reason. All that happens for good. That's what we believe, and it is true in life also. Now I will tell you how it happened. Subsequently, see how people are enjoying. Really. So 2007 I became a faculty member, and at that time qualification required was MBA, and luckily I did my MBA, that too private education from University. That helped me to become a faculty member, and I was getting salary of 8,000 or 10,000, I don't remember. And so what you have to learn from this is that during the adversity, education helped me. So education helps you to overcome the adversity. That's one aspect. Education helps you open the window to the world. It's not exactly that if you have education, you have to go for employment. When you have education, sky is the limit for you. You will get lots of opportunities. You will become independent. You can minimize your dependence. So you should have education. So I encouraged my 2 sons to go for education, and both have become postgraduate, and now I have become a doctorate in the year 2011. So that adversity helped me to become a faculty member, and that my MBA helped. Then I became a faculty member, and in the month of December I joined for PhD, and further articles are required. Then again publications were required, and luckily I had some articles that were published, and I used to contribute. I was a columnist for various newspapers, and I published some articles, and those publications I presented to my guide. Then I applied for PhD with an amount of 10,000. You won't believe it, 10,000. That I applied in the month of December, and you will be shocked that next January 2008, rules were changed, fee was hiked, and it would have been impossible for me to pay a high fee. So you have to make decisions in a right way, and I made the decision, and that worked out. so that I will start my journey. Now you can enjoy the viewpoint here. You can see Pacific Ocean viewpoint. You can see cargo vessels lined up. You can see mobile company, and you will find Space Needle, skyscrapers, so new constructions, everything you can see from here. It's very beautiful. Yesterday I saw first time. Now today I have brought my wife. This is an excellent viewpoint. Friends, I hope you enjoy this viewpoint. I request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your networks. Okay, so we'll go back. So that 2007 I joined PhD, December end of December 2007. 2008 January rules were changed. My guide told that your fee was hiked, everything. Luckily you did it. So here what you have to do is, whatever comes you have to accept. Don't delay the things. Procrastination is the thief of time, somebody said. So don't wait, don't delay the things. If you feel that things are right, then you must you have to grab the opportunity and you have to move. In my case, I did so many qualifications through private education. So whatever came to me, I acquired. And I didn't have any coach, I didn't have any mentor. And I was in the military, I was in Indian Air Force, so whatever was available I utilized. I went to far distant places, acquired qualifications, different qualifications. That was no way connected with any particular area, but the only consistency what I find was that I am a continuous learner. I had, I think, 6 qualifications I had, all different qualifications, no way connected. But the only one thing that connected with me is consistency, that is continuous learning, that helped us. So you can see people here, they are enjoying the nature. It's very beautiful. People are enjoying in Seattle. People are enjoying. Oh my goodness, dog walking here. Here another woman, she's dog walking. People are enjoying. Life is really beautiful in Seattle. So okay. Okay. So 2007 I joined for PhD, and 2011 I earned my PhD in soft skills. I did a lot of research on soft skills, and whenever I find any gap, I'll fill the gap. So there was a gap at that time when I became a faculty member. I started reading and I started researching. Then I found that there were some gaps. There was lack of employability skills among students. So then I researched and identified, I filled the gaps. That means I connected campus to corporate. So it was about enhancing employability skills among students. That was the thing. So whenever you find some gap, utilize that opportunity to fill the gaps. I'm a researcher. For example, some 4 or 5 days back, I'm an author and a researcher. So 4 days back, suddenly an idea. 4 or 5 days back, I had an idea of creating a new concept, because I wake up every day at 4 o'clock. So that idea came. Then immediately I uploaded a small video and called it as teaser. So just I threw the teaser on YouTube. It takes time to build, and as I go along, I'll upload more and more videos on my concept, Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule. So let me go straight and move on. So we'll go there and come back from there to here straight. Huh? From there, huh? Huh? From here only, here straight. Just come, see. Just we'll see up to there and come back. No, here landmark we are having. This is metro. Metro. This is Seattle Fire Department. You can see another viewpoint. Electronic trolley. So I have some landmarks, so I go accordingly. So daily we take one particular area and we keep walking and we enjoy the nature. 2 days back I was in a catch-22 situation. I had a severe back pain and I took little bit of time to go out for a walk in the evening, and suddenly it started raining and I was not able to. I have seen some people, they were stuck and they were sitting on the shelters. Then I just moved ahead because I was not sure how long the rain will stop. We didn't know. So I took a risk and I kept moving. So I uploaded a video. I titled the video as Survivor and brain stroke with a chronic back pain in Seattle. So I braved brain stroke, severe back pain and heavy rain, and I kept moving. So that was the title I gave. If you like that, you can share with your networks. You can find my videos on my YouTube channel. I have 3 YouTube channels. I am basically uploading videos because to keep them as my memories, because if I am gone tomorrow, at least people will enjoy my videos and they will learn something from me. So this is the way I am doing, because right now I can't type and eat with my right hand. So I started uploading videos. And another problem is that I am not tech savvy. So I am uploading only raw videos, and that too I am holding my smartphone with my left hand, and I can't shift my smartphone from left hand to right hand because my right hand is numb. There is no mobility to my right hand and right shoulder. So I am walking and sharing story in the nature, and so please empathize with me, and if you like, you can share with your networks. And I create stories and share them to impact humankind. If some of my stories resonates with the world, that serves my purpose. If you throw a stone on a water, you will find the ripple effects. So if you do certain things, you will get change. So you can impact. So too many small drops become a mighty ocean. That means we have to do whatever is possible within our limited resources, and don't invent excuses, and utilize your precious time, because the time of an individual is very much limited. it depends upon the person. Some people after brain stroke especially, I am thinking of every moment what happens next. So my time on this beautiful planet is limited. So before I am go on, so I want to do whatever is possible, the little way, in my own capacity. I am doing. I am sharing my knowledge. I have 4 blogs, 3 YouTube channels. So I started blogging in the year 2007 when I became a faculty member. Then I started sharing my knowledge. So I have 4 blogs with different titles. One is Vision 2030, 1 million global leaders. One is Where knowledge is wealth. Third, knowledge grows when shared. Fourth, profmsrao born for the students. So 4 blogs I have. I was very active, so I did all those things. Now, due to health issues, I have minimized. I am not able to write, but I am somehow managing and posting and on my blogs. So instead of blogging, I am focusing more on videos. Videos means I can record and post it. Of course, there is a technology through that software is there. With that we can still edit and blog. But I am not tech savvy. I am not acquainted with new software tools and techniques. So I am going with my traditional method of uploading videos and sharing with my networks. So I wrote 60 books and I published 53 books. All my books are of different genre. Some are about teaching, training, soft skills, soft leadership, public speaking, diversity, executive education. So because I always wanted to explore different areas, I don't stick to any particular genre. One way it's good, one way it's bad. Because if I do different things, I won't be able to achieve the results. But the one thing is that I'm trying different genre, because I'm an experimental author and I'm an experimental researcher. So I wrote different books, and I want to write a book now, tentatively titled Survivor. This is a book. I am planning to write a memoir, and I think once I get back to the track and once I get back to my feet, once I can overcome my health challenges, and I'll be able to write a memoir tentatively titled Survivor with different subtitles. This is Emirates. This aircraft again is different. Aerodrome is very nearby. Airport is very nearby. That is okay. Sorry for disturbance. Here, as I said, rain is not regular. It can, the climate, the weather can change at any time, and here there is interruption because of the aircrafts. They keep flying this area. Fine, I am enjoying. So I want to write a memoir, and I want to focus on this. The memoir is basically a trigger that flashed on my mind after the brain stroke. So the basic theme of this memoir is my brain stroke challenges, and then I added my toxic family, then again how I was betrayed, what kind of challenges I encountered, so what message I give it to the audiences. Because I am an expert, I am a prolific author, researcher, so I want to write a book. Hopefully my health will permit, and I'll write a memoir. And I wrote 60 books, 53 have been published, 7 are still pending, but I don't have time. Not exactly time, my health is not permitting. Sometimes I am stammering, sometimes I am repeating the same thing. After the brain stroke, things have changed. Otherwise, I would have been better. Okay, fine. At least I am alive and rocking. So, after the brain stroke, doctors thought that I would be on the bed forever. But I bounced back because of my healthy habits and because of the power of my subconscious mind and because of my positivity and willpower. And above all, I strongly believe that some power that has woken me up from brain stroke, and it helped me to keep moving forward. So I have some spark, some divine force that is helping me to keep moving forward. So I think in that way, and I was close to death more than 10 times in my life, and I never shared with anybody the kind of challenges which were about. I would have been dead more than 10 times, but I was close to death many times, and the last challenge was the brain stroke. Further, I don't think it's possible for me to keep moving forward. There are lots of challenges. So then about the book, then I talked about Seattle story. Then I talked about Professor MSRao's 4 AM rule. I shared a story of my life and leadership. Now I'll briefly talk about soft leadership. I joined for PhD in the year 2007, and I did heavy research, because I'm very committed, dedicated. Then I earned my PhD in soft skills, and I closed the gap between campus and corporate. Then usually after PhD, people don't pursue further. They are happy, they rest on their laurels. But in my case, I'm a passionate researcher and I'm a continuous learner. So what I did was, in the year 2011, I coined a new leadership perspective, that is soft leadership. I blended soft skills, that is about my PhD, and leadership is my passionate area because I am from an Indian Air Force veteran. So these two I blended and coined a new leadership perspective, that is soft leadership, a new direction to leadership. So I'll share with you a couple of definitions about soft leadership. Recently I have coined some definitions. Soft leadership is not about whining. Soft leadership is not about complaining. Soft leadership is not about criticizing. Soft leadership is not about condemning. Soft leadership is all about empathizing with others, adding value, and making a difference in the lives of others. This is a definition I have created recently. And one more definition I have coined on soft leadership is that soft leadership connects your left brain with the soft skills and the right brain with your leadership. This is the latest definition. Apart from that, I have some definitions. I have a couple of definitions. I have mentioned a couple of definitions on soft leadership, and you can find when you Google my name, soft leadership, you will find so many pages about my soft leadership, the kind of research I have done. And let me share with you, I published 300 research papers, more than 1,000 articles, and I still serve on the editorial board of DLO of Memoir. and I serve on the board of JVPL, and other board members also invited me, but due to health challenges I have not accepted. So that is about soft leadership. This soft leadership helps countries achieve peace and prosperity. The soft leadership helps organizations achieve excellence and effectiveness. The soft leadership helps all generations, whether they are younger generations or older generations, whether they are baby boomers, Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z. The soft leadership is useful for all generations, and especially with an emphasis on centennials, that is Generation Z. The soft leadership helps in view of technology, that is AI and generative AI. This helps, and I still have to do some research because I am not a tech savvy, so I have to do some more. I am very curious and creative, so I want to find some triggers and connect related to technology with the soft leadership, and I want to discover something new and to impact the humankind. And the soft leadership is no way connected with superiors and subordinates. The soft leadership is for partners. It's for partnership, not any particular leaders and followers. So the soft leadership is for partnership to achieving success. So like this I have created I created a couple of definitions, and I will create more and more definitions. So right now I am into researching about the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 AM rule. So I will do some more research for 4 or 5 days, then create some definitions on the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 AM rule, and I'll keep this document aside for time being. Then again I'll refocus on soft leadership, and I get interviewed by various interviews and podcasts. So it's an opportunity for me to share my knowledge and also to do research and add value. So I'm in the process of creating something new. I want to discover something new, connecting with soft leadership. Hopefully God gives me good health, and I'll be able to get back to the normalcy, and I'll be able to add something, and I will do something for the world. Friends, your life on this planet is limited, maybe 60, 50 or 70 or 80, whatever it is. I can't share with you about the numbers. So whatever the lifespan that you are given by God, or whatever it is, or forces, so utilize that time. Identify the important challenges that are close to your heart and address them to impact the world. And there is nothing like that. We will have one more opportunity, right? So let us suppose we have one life, so we have to do within the available resources without blaming others, and by innovating and creating and impacting the world. And I also publish some research papers on time management. If you waste 1 second, that means you wasted 1 second of your life. So don't unnecessarily waste your precious time, but at the same time enjoy every moment of your life. Don't get into a wrong circle, don't get into toxic environment and toxic people. So remove negative ideas and replace your mind with negative, replace your mind with negative ideas with positive ideas. So that's why you must remove the negative aspects from your mind and replace your mind with the positive things, so you will grow as a leader. So two things I emphasize are empathy and compassion, and we should we must empathize with others. Empathy means, sympathy is different from empathy. Sympathy means feeling sorry for something else. Empathy means stepping into somebody's others' shoes and looking at the things. That is empathy. So empathy is required. When you empathize with the people and the world, some of the problems will be gone. And when you have compassion, then you will build a better world. I read about so many leaders, and I often mentioned about great leaders like Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Aung San Suu Kyi, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Barack Obama. I often mentioned, and Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa is the symbol of compassion. So you must have compassion for the people. When you have compassion, all the challenges will go away. Be compassionate. Avoid ego. Eliminate ego. Emphasize humanity. Emphasize empathy. So life is an opportunity. So enjoy the journey of life. Be creative. And life is all about possibilities, and life is a miracle. Life is a magic. Life is all about opportunities and possibilities. Look at the door that is open, not the one that is closed. My slogan in my life is, if God closes one door, I'll open 10 doors. I have that kind of positivity. That's what I share with my students also. So when I joined, God has sent me to teach students and the people. So as I said, everything happens for a reason. If I didn't have business challenges, I wouldn't have become a faculty member. So I'll get back to it, because now we are in the junction. Now, yes, we got clearance. Oh yeah. So now I can think. This is Seattle supermarket. This is the landmark. Seattle supermarket. Okay. So I told you about, I shared with you about soft leadership, the Professor M.S. Rao's 4am rule. Then I shared some stories about my life and leadership, some challenges, and I also shared with you about my book. This is the best way of sharing my knowledge. One way I am enjoying the nature, and I am recording, and I am capturing the precious moments of my life, and I am uploading on my YouTube channel. If some of my views or some of my videos resonates with your thinking, that serves my purpose. I create stories and share stories to impact humankind. I am a storyteller. I have a couple of passions, like I am a traveler, because after I joined Indian Air Force, I had good food, some money was given, so I was very happy with Indian Air Force. I am what I am because of Indian Air Force. After I joined the Indian Air Force, I traveled entire India in Mi-17 helicopters, and I worked in MiG-21 aircrafts, Russian aircrafts. So I traveled in various parts of India. I also encouraged my two sons and my wife to travel. So I encouraged my two sons to frame, to pick up 5 to 10 words in a day and frame them into sentences, and encouraged my two sons to go for Hindi apart from Tamil language, because I wanted my two sons to grow as national leaders. Because I was in Indian Air Force, I had that kind of attitude and I created that kind of discipline. And I also encouraged my two sons to go to gyms. They go for gym. They encourage them swimming, and I was a gold medalist in a district in Telangana, I think in the year 2008. So I encouraged my sons to travel. When you travel, what happens, you see the outside world. Otherwise you remain like a frog in the well. So you have to come out of the well. So for that you have to see the world outside. So when you see the people outside, you will learn and you will empathize with others. You will grow as a leader. And when you look at our Indian Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, he encourages tourism, and he says we have to encourage tourism so that we can create revenue for the local people in India. So he encourages tourism. And I also published a book titled Spiritual Tourism. So this is one more book which was published some, I think, 2 to 3 years back. So what are the ideas I get? I take them to execution. Then I published a book titled Spiritual Tourism. It was based on my Chardham. My wife and I, 5 years back, my wife and I went to Chardham, that is Yamunotri, Gangotri, Kedarnath, Badrinath. Then we visited some places like Joshimath, Chameli, and Uttar Kasi, Dakshin Kasi, and we went to Haridwar, Rishikesh. These were all precious moments. We went by walk to Kedarnath, not by, on a horse. We had a limited budget, and I think for 18 days or 20 days we travelled on second class sleeper, and we stayed in Dharmasala. Sometimes we were paid only 200 rupees. They charged only 200 rupees a day, so we were very happy. But we enjoy those moments of stay in Chardham. I also encouraged my two sons to travel across the country, and they also developed the attitude to travel. And I encouraged my two sons. Whenever I was planning to take my two sons for a tour, I would ask them to sit. Then I had a big globe, and I would rotate the globe, and I would tell them, this is the globe, this is the place Chennai, this is the place we are going. Like that I used to say. Then they were very curious, my two children, and they were very curious and they enjoyed. Now they have spread their own wings. I am very happy. They are leading their own paths, and I tell them to lead their lives mindfully and ethically. So that's what I said. Now those days will never come back. So now I can't go back to those old days. Basically my health is not permitting, and brain stroke and so many challenges. So enjoy every moment of your life. People waste 30% of their precious time thinking about their unpleasant past, which will never come back. Don't think excessively about the future that can't be predicted. So learn to live in the present. I believe in that slogan, and so learn to enjoy every moment of your life. This is what I mentioned in my book. Every book comes with a message. The book titled See the Light in You gives a message at the end of a book. For that book, His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword. The message is health first, education second, and wealth third. If you are healthy, what happens? You will concentrate and everything. Health first, education, then you should have education. Without education, you can't survive. Then again, you need wealth. You create wealth for yourself and for the society around. So this is the essence of my book titled See the Light in You. Health first, education second, and wealth third. And overall, I emphasize character and education for everyone, whether they are students or learners or baby boomers or what kind, irrespective of the generations. I emphasize two things. One is education and character. If you have education, you can conquer the world. You will get immense opportunities. And you should have character. And people often talk about charisma. Charisma is a bonus, but not the main thing. The main thing is character. Character is everything in this world. Be authentic, right? So you have to emphasize on character and education. Precisely, I emphasize character education. So I am sharing everything by way of storytelling and by recording and sharing on my YouTube. If some of my messages resonates, so please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your networks. So here, enjoy every moment of your life. Avoid regrets. No regrets about life, because we make decisions in the prevailing situation. The same situation may not be there next time. So there is nothing like right time or wrong time. Time is always right. You have to avail the right opportunities. To be successful in this world, you have to be the right person in the right place at the right time. But it is easier. It is easier said than done, because if everybody comes to the right, everybody is in the right place at the right time and the right place, then everybody will be successful. But everybody can't succeed, because everybody has challenges. Whenever you find some misalignments, you have to remove the alignments, misalignments, and you have to align everything and keep on the right track. This is how you have to do it. Now I am very much tired and I am coming back, so I want to see my own face. So friends, I am leaving this message. Be authentic, be ambitious, empathize with others, have compassion. Life is great, life is beautiful, life is amazing. Enjoy every moment of your life with gratitude.